There's a revolution happening in lighting, and with the replacement of conventional light sources with LEDs, we need to be here to find out what the latest thinking is.
It looks like LEDs have got a great future. They're being used everywhere. They seem to be taking over conventional light sources, and sooner or later, in a few years, they might even overtake T5 fluorescent. And so it's important for good lighting that we don't have glaring light fittings with dark walls and shadows under people's noses and all the other mistakes that people have made with innovative sources before.
With LEDs, it is quite easy to produce a fixture, but the fixture design is much more difficult. It is not only putting some LEDs together, you also need a proper optical design and a lighting design. Like before with traditional light sources, also with LED, you really need to design the fixture.
I want to see some innovation. I want to see some thought into what's coming down the line, and not just me too. We don't want to see more and more fittings that are doing the same thing. It doesn't give us choice as designers.
Where's the new Jonathan Ive of the lighting industry? The lighting industry isn't ready for one. It's still struggling to adopt this new lighting format of LED.
Well, the future of lighting is about miniaturization, about smaller light sources that we can embed in building materials, in construction materials. The future is about controllability, very easy dimming and controls, scenarios that allow us to orchestrate and scenograph our environment. So it's much about conversion also of software and hardware into very integrated solutions.
I think in light fitting design, there's obviously the lighting designer who's designing the fitting, and there's also the components that go inside it. I think there's quite a lot of applications where you could have close collaboration between parts, component suppliers and the actual fitting designer.
On the other side of the hill, so to speak, coming rapidly towards us are things like OLEDs. And OLEDs don't need light fittings. OLEDs can be woven into architecture, and we're seeing that happen now.
The OLED will challenge a lot the design community in a big extent of the world, not only the luminaire manufacturers but also the light designers, the architects and the designers, the pure designers, because as it is an area light source, it needs to be directly part of the design.
We're going to see a lot more new manufacturers who want to be in this market, who are going to challenge the existing status quo. But at the same time, we've already seen from other manufacturers who are expanding their scope of what they're doing, really engaging with the market and delivering a new class of products. So perhaps in the future it'll be different people supplying the commodities, and lighting will evolve into a new form factors and new areas. So all in all, yeah, quite exciting.
I think when there's a lot of transition and a lot of disruption in the industry, there's a real need for people to come together and talk and compare notes and share best practice and look what other people are doing and basically see that they're kind of on the right track. And I think the audience is kind of appreciative that we've done that, we've brought people together. There's this thirst for knowledge, there's this thirst for benchmarking. People are rightly very keen to see where the industry's going. What are the key technologies? What are the best practice? What are other people doing? And also people want to network and talk to other people who can help them in their business, create better products and help ultimately satisfy what their customers want in terms of their aims and their values.